welcome to Duke and Leon's School of Life. Are you there?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Fucking finally, you cunt. What's going on?
Leon the defendant.
Yeah.
Boy, am I in trouble.
Yeah, why?
My third wife, I don't know how I think her psychologist or psychiatrist or whoever, I don't know what the fuck she is, but anyway, apparently she was listening to our podcast and she rang her. My third wife, she comes bursting into my man cave and she goes, Leon, why would you talk about vaginas all the time? You're an old man. What old man talks about vaginas? How old are you? Are you 15? I said to her, I looked her straight in the eye and I said, I'm 14 and I'll be 15 next month and I'm looking forward to it.
I'm 14 and a half.
I'll be 15 next month. What have you bought me? Hopefully.
You should have said to her, I'm 15, you pedophile.
Yeah, well, my experience is you play it down, don't you? When there's an out-of-control bonfire out in the lawn moving towards the house, you don't put petrol on it.
No, you turn it around. That's what you do. You turn it around and then you act really offended. You go, you pedophile, and then say, I'm going to the cops, and turn around and walk out. And that's it. End of conversation.
And then she said, you can't leave the house, you're grounded.
Oh, that's right. Fuck.
Okay, so I didn't get this thing. You sent it to me on X or something, and I don't know. I went into it and it's got all
Yeah, I know.
shit.
It disappeared.
So was that the Royal Monkey gang?
Yeah, so there's this monkey gang, and the footage, and that's what I wanted you to see, but it disappeared. They took it off. The footage is like 1,000 monkeys in the streets of India. Yeah. And they are just at war. They're just ripping each other apart and they're tearing it and they're just running, over people and cars. And
But do you think there are two organised gangs?
Well, that's what they're saying. There's two organised gangs. But the funny thing about it is that in the article it says police arrested both gang leaders. And they gave them a name, Zumba and Goomba or something like that, were both arrested, hoping to calm down the war. And I'm thinking, gang leaders?
How do you distinguish? How do you know?
Exactly.
So are they the ones that stand in the front? Because a gang leader normally would stand at the back, wouldn't he? Because the ones
it's too
at the front,
important to get killed.
Yeah, exactly. So just because he's at the front, or maybe not, maybe because they're monkeys, so maybe he's at the front holding the stick. I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. How do you know that they're gang leaders? And also, even if they are gang leaders, even if you got it right and they were the gang leaders, who elected them gang leader? Like, do the monkeys get together and
you don't have
actually elect a gang leader?
No, it's done by it's done by just whoever dies. They have a little bit of a fight or whatever, and then someone just takes over. Usually the deputy or the sergeant at arms. But
I mean, who elects sergeant of arms? Who elects who elected the original gang leader?
Well, who decides who goes to what gang? Was there any distinguishing? Were they?
They all look the same to me. I'm not being racist. They just all look the same.
So how does that distinguish the gangs then? Is it like a different part of town, or is it like one side of the railway tracks, or like what the fuck? How do you?
I know the lack of information was really frustrating.
And what about if you wanted to defect to the other gang? Like, how would that happen? You just turn up with a box of bananas and say, "Hey."
And how would they know? I mean, there was hundreds of them. They all looked the same. How would they? How do they know who they're even fighting? Shit. Oh,
Sorry.
Fuck, I think I just killed Bob.
Bob? Oh, fuck, Bob was good. He was the only one with the van. How the fuck are we going to get to meetings now? You stupid dickhead. Fucking kill a guy.
Anyway, apparently 16 people died in
monkeys
that war.
or people?
People.
How are the people involved? They were just
because what happened, if you see it,
yeah,
they just swarm into the streets and there's people carrying their shopping and doing whatever, and all of a sudden it's like a wave of monkeys just crashes in on them.
And they're just systematically just killing everything that moves.
Yeah,
anything with a face, they're just attacking
all you can see is just fur flying everywhere, and it's just this cloud of fur. And the cops come and firemen come, and they're putting hoses on them, and there's monkeys flying everywhere in the gutters from the hose, and it's just fucking mayhem.
Jesus, monkeys, and they're monkeys. Wow.
Yeah, they're monkeys. But the thing is, I looked up a few things, right?
Yeah.
And monkeys are actually superior to us because they don't get cancer.
Really?
No, monkeys don't get. Well, they say if you live long enough, okay, there's 50% chance you're going to get cancer. So 50% of humans die from cancer. Let's just say that. 2% of monkeys die from cancer.
Yeah, because they don't live long.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is it's just
especially if they're in a gang, they don't live very long at all.
2% of monkeys, they don't suffer from dwarfism. They don't suffer from dwarfism, and they don't suffer from Down syndrome. Oh, and also they don't get STDs.
Wow.
So they're superior to us.
They have a high potassium count, I would think, from all the bananas.
High blood pressure,
and they have a lot of hip injuries from slipping on the peels. I told you not to leave your fucking banana peel on the ground. Look at Grandpa.
Well, you know how the fight
his hip again.
You know how the fight probably started. Remember we researched and we found out that monkeys, in their language, the thing they most commonly say is, "Where'd you get that?"
Yeah.
I reckon that's how the fight started.
He goes, "Where'd you get that?" And he goes, "Shut up, you cunt, I'm not telling you."
No.
What do you mean?
Where'd you get that? And you go. The other one goes, "Where'd you get that?" He goes, "Where'd you get that?" I said, "Where'd you get that?" And then all the monkeys, "Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that?" It just goes crazy.
Oh, right. Oh, you don't think it was like a smart ass one? Where'd you get that? And he goes, "Your mother's asshole."
Presenting New Inventions with Duke and Leon.
Well, it's not really a new invention. It's more of a new idea, right? Mm-hmm. So I was thinking, you know how there's saying that like 75% of people in the world right now are stressed and have anxiety.
Well, I thought it would have been higher than that.
Yeah, me too. I think they're playing the numbers down.
Yeah.
Not as stressed as those monkeys, but stressed out. So I was thinking, I just came up with this brilliant idea on how to cure stress and anxiety. And it is buried alive therapy.
Oh.
Buried alive therapy. So what people do is they come to us, right?
Yeah.
We bury them. We put them in a coffin.
Yeah.
We bury them alive for 3 days. You leave them there for 3 days.
Yeah.
And they're just serene, got no one bothering them. They've got no external sounds, nothing. They can just lie there for 3 days and relax.
How do they go to the toilet?
We give them constipation pills.
So 3 days you're constipated, buried under tons of earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that sounds a bit stressful to me.
No, I think that would calm. You know, calm. Oh shit! How do they breathe? Anyway, I'll get back to you on all this.
Yeah, well, there's probably a few things you have to iron out.
Presenting New Inventions with Duke and Leon.
A sex worker. She says that being a successful entrepreneur or professional and working in the sex industry reduces her dating pool quite significantly. She says that she's pretty much reduced to dating clients or male sex workers. And she also blames it on not just the fact that she's in the sex industry, but also because she owns several investment properties, has 3 degrees, and is quite well off.
That's the thing. I looked and saw that she had 3 degrees, and I'm thinking, I wonder what those degrees are in. Like, are they in hand jobs, blow jobs?
Oh, you see, I don't think that's very nice, Duke. I think you need to.
Oh, they're not sex degrees?
Is there a sex degree?
I'm sure at some universities there is these days. Jesus, these lefties. But anyway, poor thing. She's got to date her clients. She's got to date sex workers. Gee, we'd love it if we could date our clients and sex workers. I mean, we'd be in seventh heaven.
It's interesting because she's saying that your average male or average person or men on whatever dating things are intimidated by her situation, and I don't know. I mean, the 3 degrees in the investment properties and stuff like that, I don't think that's the issue. I think it's just the sex work. I mean, a lot of men wouldn't be able to deal with, have a good day at work, Dale, be careful, and
but it's when she comes home from work. I'll
see you at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's the thing. When she comes home from work and you say, how was work, dear? And she said, this guy was fucking me in the ass and he was just going on and on and on and on and I wanted to take a shit.
Oh.
You know?
Gee, really?
Well, I mean, no, that's what it would look like on the ground. At ground level, that's the kind of conversation she'd be having.
Man Court is now in session with judges Duke and Leon.
Okay, so this guy is married to this woman. Now, he's from Africa.
Guilty.
He's from Africa, and she's a national from, I think it's in England, so she's from England, right? Anyway, so he is charged with, so what she's saying is that he's been harassing her by using his special spiritual powers.
Yeah, black magic.
It doesn't say black magic,
or
but
voodoo.
African, So basically he's been harassing her and saying, I know you're smoking at home. So he's banned her from drinking, smoking and lying. And
yeah, I love that. Lying. You're banned from lying.
Yeah, you're banned from lying. Beautiful. And
that's a sign of a healthy relationship when you ban your wife from lying.
So he's been saying, I using my spiritual powers, I've seen you smoking in the house when I specifically banned you. Anyway, it's all gone to shit. It's gone to court. He gets off, but what it turns out is he hasn't got spiritual powers. He's just fucking put secret cameras in the house. And he's been watching his wife drinking and smoking and then abusing her when he comes home from work.
Well, he's a bit of a hypocrite, isn't he? He's banned her from lying, yet he's lying about African spiritual powers.
It's so fucked up on so many levels. And then he says, I'm so distraught because the police have told me that my wife's an alcoholic. Well, no wonder she's an alcoholic living with a nutbag like that. Fuck me dead. Spirit, what the fuck?
I'm saying he's innocent. Not innocent. I mean, he's done that. He's done it. I agree that he's committed that crime. It's not even a crime.
It's not a crime. No, he got off.
Look, I'm saying he's a man. I'm saying he's a man because he's got an alcoholic wife who lies to him. And
even though he's specifically banned her from lying.
Yes, yeah. And he's just doing what he knows.
What? What he knows best.
What he knows best. Spying.
Does he install security cameras for a living?
Well, he's looking out for his wife.
Fucking hell. No, I'm going to go the other way. He should be, I don't know what the fuck he should be doing, but he's definitely guilty and he's definitely not a man. I mean, any man that puts security cameras in the house to spy on his wife, fuck me.
Well,
really?
I guess any man that's having those kind of problems, if you're a real man, you just fucking walk away.
You just walk away.
Just fucking walk away.
Just walk away.
Go back to Africa.
No, you can't say that because that's
he's from
racist.
Africa, right?
Well, that doesn't mean he has to go back to Africa. He can go he can go to
all right, then fucking go to
2 doors down.
Tasmania.
He can go to Tasmania.
No, but I'm just saying, if he's like if he's got spiritual powers.
He hasn't got spiritual powers. The only powers that he has is the ability to use an app on his mobile phone and spy on his wife all fucking day. Fuck him. He should, go and live in Tasmania, you cunt.
Man Court is now in session with judges Duke and Leon.
Dear Mr. Fish.
Christ, that's the noise that sex worker makes after some bukkake.
Bukkake? Oh, because there's a thing about whether you actually swallow it or you don't. And I think it's a big plus if you swallow it, apparently. And then you eat bread after. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it.
You eat bread?
Yeah, apparently you eat bread afterwards or before or something.
Why?
I don't know. I don't fucking know, and I don't want to know.
Well, you're the one who was reading it.
Dear Mr. Fish and Mr. Hendricks, I'm a great fan of your show and listen every second week. I particularly like it when you do the funny voices. I have a slight problem and was hoping you could help me. I have been married for 3 years. My husband, Brad, has a cavoodle. A cavoodle. Do you know what cavoodle is? That's
half poodle,
half stupid. All right. My husband, Brad, has a cavoodle called Teresa.
Jesus.
Which he loves. He walks it every day and feeds it treats. Fuck. Whenever we have sex, Teresa is in the room with us and she watches me. I feel that she judges me while I'm making love to my husband. Can you help? Yours, name withheld. Whew. That's another one of these. You marry an idiot, you get what you pay for.
Judging. What does she mean by judging?
When she doesn't do something properly, the cavoodle just winks.
Okay.
You know, they dip their head and wink.
Yeah.
Or when a husband.
So they're actually the cavoodle's judging her performance.
Well,
not judging her morally.
Well, everything.
Like, is the cavoodle
all of the above?
So the cavoodle's sitting there going, "Oh my God, she's taken it up the ass. Jesus Christ, how could she do that?" Is that what she's? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they're very smart. Cavoodles are very smart.
Yeah.
Luckily, they can't write or talk. Fuck. Yeah. Otherwise, that'd be intolerable. But no. And
then the cavoodle's judging her. Saying,
and then when she moves away and he strokes his penis, the cavoodle licks her lips. You know, thinking, "Oh, that looks tasty."
Oh, I thought you meant licked the wife's lips.
No, it's not perverted. All right.
Okay, sorry.
It's not perverted. Yeah. This is real life.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're not in your head. All right.
Sorry.
We're in the real world. Okay. Yeah. It's not perverted.
So the cavoodle's licking its own lips.
Yes, going, I'd like a bit of that. And then the wife's looking, going, fuck it now, really? I mean, I think it's horrific. I mean, I don't condone violence, you know, I never do, but I would shoot the fucking cavoodle in the head if that was me. But
I remember having sex with this girl and her cat was in the room.
Yeah.
And the cat kept turning around every time, you know, there was a noise. And I said, can we just put the cat outside?
In a box.
And she goes, you go outside before Boo Boo does.
Yeah. And then you were outside, right? Straight after that, you're in an Uber. You're sitting in an Uber.
I just went, bye.
Bye. Fucking pets in the bedroom. it doesn't matter what you're doing in the bedroom. I think pets should never be allowed in the bedroom.
No.
It's fucking insane. And I don't think it's hygienic.
No, me either. And I don't know.
Have you seen what pets do?
Pets are perverts, man. They're perverts.
Pets are perverts.
They are.
Yeah, luckily they can't write things down. Because could you imagine? Like the cops bust into a house, first thing they do is go into the doghouse.
If you
get all the notes.
Yeah.
This dog's been undercover, working undercover. He's
But can you imagine what their notes would say?
Yeah.
Me saw man with cock in mouth.
Mouth. Oh no, I thought things like.
No, I'm just saying that's how they'd write.
Oh. Me saw man build meth lab.
People come give money for blue powder.
Me saw man drive car, not his. Me saw man fuck wife, not his. Thanks, Canine.
Me saw man look in window, not his.
Yeah.
All right,
so a Thai woman in Thailand trying to catch the elusive like and views and hits and whatever the fuck she's doing. She takes, obviously with her boyfriend or someone, she takes upskirt shots on a royal monument, which, as you well know, and we've experienced this, in Thailand, they're extremely sensitive about kings and queens, about the royal family. So any sort of negative reference or any sort of disrespectful comment, bang, comes down on you like a ton of bricks. And she's been doing upskirts on the royal monument.
with striped undies.
So is that the issue, is it? Well, it's funny because the shots...
details, buddy. I just noticed the details.
Yeah, well, I couldn't because they're blurred out in the photos I saw. Like an upskirt undies shot blurred out. Like, I mean, really? Anyway, or maybe it was because it's disrespectful. But it's funny because there's a lot of... Well, I'm pretty sure she's Thai. She looks Thai, so she should have fucking known. That's just stupid. And she'll probably go to jail for it. Because
5 years.
Slow. 5 years. Is that
5 years?
She's going. That's what she's looking
for
at.
For a self-upskirt.
Self-upskirt. But someone else took the photo.
Well, yeah, I know, but she gave consent.
It's her skirt and it's her up.
But that's what she should have done. She should have said, she should have thrown her boyfriend under the bus and say, I didn't know.
She's looking right at the
then
camera.
she'd say, I didn't know.
Right. I don't know what a camera is. I thought it was his wallet. If
I was a lawyer, I'd say, Your Honour, she was wearing undies. Come on.
You
know, he's taken picture of material.
Yeah.
No, there's no bare cunt involved, if I may use the term so boldly.
You may. You may. It's interesting because a couple of years ago on YouTube, for a very brief moment, there was this clip of this girl and her and her boyfriend are catching the train to the pyramids. And while she's in the train, she's doing showing her tits, lifting up a t-shirt. And then while she's walking around the pyramids, every time the tour guide turns to point at a stone or a sphinx or a coffin or
a
something.
Mummy. Look,
there's a mummy with a baby in a pram.
Yeah, if you're really quiet, everyone, you can see a mummy, an Egyptian mummy. He's just walking around the corner right now.
Just be very quiet because they scare easily.
Yeah. Ooh.
As you know, Jude, when I'm walking in the street, people come up and ask me all sorts of shit. a lot of middle, 20 to 25-year-old girls come up to me and they say, Leon, can you and Duke help? And it's usually about relationships. Anyway, so this girl was talking to me Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday, about 10:15 in the morning when I was on my daily walk. She said to me, in a new relationship and you've decided to take it to the next level, to become intimate,
You mean?
Well, she didn't say that because she's not a dirty slut. She just said it in that way because
I'm just dumbing it down for our listener.
Dirty slut. All right. She goes, what should I wear in terms of underwear? What underwear should I wear for that first special time? Right? That was the first thing she asked. So we'll get back to that.
Well, that's easy.
Well, no, it's not easy, Duke. It's not easy because not everyone's as filthy.
Nothing's easy with you, is it?
Debauched as you are. So the second thing is, should I do it or should I let him? She said, let him do it to me, but I don't think. I think it's a mutual thing.
Do what?
Anyway, should I do it on the first date? Should we have sex on the first date? Right. Okay, that's the second question. And the third question is, should I film it? Right. So
and she's not a dirty slut. Did you say?
All right. So we got three. So she asked me three questions. Normally I only take one on a walk, but she's gone the three.
But as soon as she mentioned underwear, you decided to take a couple more.
Well, I'd gone into a trance-like state, so she slipped in another two because I was thinking. All right. So do you want to go first or what?
What was the first question again?
The first question, what underwear should I wear for that first special encounter?
Easy.
In a new relationship?
No underwear.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, you did not.
I fucking did. I knew you were going to say no underwear, and that's typical of you, and it's a horrific thing. What about the hygiene consequences? Oh, she doesn't wear underwear. What else doesn't she do?
What's that dust on your cunt? I was wearing no underwear and I walked across the road and the wind blew.
Yeah, right. That's what I'd be thinking. No, no underwear.
Nothing worse than a dusty cunt.
The hygiene is.
It makes you
paramount.
cough when you're going down.
All right,
you're like,
all right. Duke, you're not alone. All right, you're not alone. I'm just saying that right now. Okay. All right. So you're saying no underwear. So I was a bit torn. I was a bit torn because I think if you wear fancy underwear, I think it sends the wrong message. So I thought about this long and hard, and that's not a pun.
Especially the long part. That is not true.
Thank you for that. Body shaming. Thank you for that. All right, so I'm thinking granny undies and a Star Wars singlet. That's what I'm thinking. Tight one.
That could be hot. That could be hot depending on what you look like.
What do you mean could be? The fuck do you mean could be? That's hot, but it's hot in a subtle way. It's passive-aggressive. That's what it is. Passive-aggressive, you see?
Yeah.
So, I mean, no underwear is just slut. G-string is, watched a bit too much television. I reckon granny undies and Star Wars singlet.
All right, next question.
The next one is, should you do it on the first date?
Yes.
Really? Do you think? Don't you think that sends a wrong message?
Well, what's the message? What's the wrong message here?
I don't know what the message is at all. But
then how can there be a wrong message if there's no message?
I don't know. I just feel like
look. As we know, women have the power. They're in control.
Yes.
We're just dumb fucking zombies.
We're just jellyfish. We're just jellyfish in an ocean.
Yes. So for us to give her advice is a fucking joke.
For us to give? No, I think it's fair enough. She's asking for an opposing position.
All right, next question.
Well, no, I haven't answered that. I don't think.
What was it? What was that question?
First date. Should you do it on the first date?
No,
I say
you
no.
don't do it first date. No.
I say no. Sends the wrong message. Second or third.
Hand job's all right first date. Bit of a handy, just to get him excited, and say, "See you next week at that fancy restaurant."
So where do you do the handy? In the car or in the kitchen?
In the Uber.
Oh, in the Uber.
In the Uber.
No,
so
really.
you've got Tibor. He's looking in the mirror. And he's. Have you noticed if you get into an Uber lately, they've got those earphones on?
Oh, it's the earphones. I thought you meant the sun visors down and the vanity
they've got
mirror.
Earphones on.
Yeah,
this is what they do now, and they talk really softly, so they're talking to their friends while they're driving.
Yeah.
So Tibor's looking in the mirror. He's getting a handy. Then you just hear him going, "That's
racist. That's racist, but it's probably true. And he's got the vanity, the visor down with the vanity mirror positioned so he can see. So it looks like he's just looking out the windscreen, but he's actually looking via the mirror at the back seat. Beautiful.
All right, third question.
The last one is, should I film it? That's what she asked me. That's her first sexual encounter with a new relationship. Should I film it?
So what's the purpose of filming it? Is it for educational purposes?
She didn't.
So does she film it and then take it home and go, "Oh, look, I could have done that better. Next time I'll get into that position."
Yeah.
Is it for that?
Yeah.
Or is it to show a mum? To say, look what I learnt from you.
Slut.
Look, you say I'd never pay fucking attention. Look at this.
I don't know. She just said that. She said, should I film it? I was a bit gobsmacked by it.
I think she should. I think, it always helps to further your education, Like I said, she can study it. She can, any mistake she's made, she can go back and correct that mistake.
Well, my feeling is that it was more about, this is what the future's going to hold. This is what I do. Are you cool with it? Without actually asking. And she's creating. She's pushing not pushing the boundaries. She's creating the boundaries of the relationship, and she's put them way out there. So, I don't know. I mean, you think about it. If you were on a first date and you were doing it, and you looked up because you had your eyes closed and you were thinking about the footy. And you looked up, and she was like filming it. What would your first impression be, apart from like trying to win the next game because your coach is a stupid cunt?
And your fucking fullback's a cunt as well.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Tell
me about it. Tell us anyway.
Don't talk about them.
Moving on.
They're playing today.
You look across, and she's filming it. What do you think?
I'd be cool with that.
You wouldn't look around and say, "Do I look big in this?"
So you know what's going to happen now? This is exactly what's going to happen now. You're going to have this young guy. He's going to come up to you in the street and he's going to say, "Leon, I met this girl. She didn't wear any underwear.
Yep.
She was filming us having sex
on the first date.
What do I do?" And you're going to be saying, "Just piss her off, man."
No, I'm going to say, "Here's Duke's number. Ring him. He loves it. He needs to be cheered up."
Ask Leon now. Ask Leon now. Ask Leon now. Ask Leon now.
All right, I've got to ask Leon now.
All right.
Okay. This is from Svetlana.
Oh, she'd be French. I think she's French. Or Turkish. No, she might be
doesn't
Turkish.
say where she's from.
No, I think she's from Turkey. Yeah.
This is from Svetlana, and she says, how do you help someone and not help them at the same time?
How do you help someone and not help them at the same time?
Yeah.
All right, it's very simple, and this is the thing: you can't help people. You have to. You can only sort of encourage them to help themselves. So, Svetlana, when your mother rings up, oh, Svetlana, she's on the mobile. Oh, Svetlana, you must help me. Your father is such a cunt. When he eats his egg and it's not boiled hard, he slurps it.
Ugh.
So what Svetlana does straight away, she hangs up. Just hangs up.
Well, that's no help at all.
No, well, that's the whole point. She just said, well, how do you help someone when not help them at all? You hang up. And then her mother thinks, oh, I see what she was. Oh, now she's German.
She was always German.
Whatever. She says, I realise what my daughter's trying to tell me. I should stop being such a sook and deal with my own problems. Not fucking ring her up every 5 fucking minutes.
No, but that's actually helping her then.
Yeah,
so
but
how do you help someone?
Yeah.
No, look.
What?
I looked this up on YouTube.
Yeah.
And there was this cunt giving self-help talk, and he's saying it's impossible. It's impossible to help someone and not help them at the same time. That's absolutely. But
oh, I see. So you're saying that Svetlana, by doing that to her mother, she's actually helping her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it actually is possible. It actually is possible because when I was at school and we were having our
allegedly.
Allegedly at school, when we were having our school formal for our overseas listener, that's like the prom, the school prom. I didn't want to go to the prom with any of the girls from school because I thought I was better, and I was, and
you still are,
and I still am, and I decided to hire a prostitute to come with me, right?
An escort.
And oh, she was a prostitute.
No, she's an escort. That's an escort.
No, well, you don't know what happened, do you? And,
I know what happened.
Anyway,
your time ran out, buddy.
Anyway, so I went to the Cross because that's where they
King's Cross,
yeah, that's where they were in those days.
In those days, not so much anymore. But anyway.
And so I went there and I had $50, and I said to her, "How much for you to come to the formal with me?"
Yeah.
For the night, and she said 100.
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, I've only got 50." And she said, "Look, I'm going to help you out, and I'll do 50." Okay, so that's where the help part comes in. Anyway.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay.
Anyway, years later, I'm talking to my psychiatrist, and I told him that story, and he said that didn't help me at all. So that's how you help someone and not help someone at the same time.
Right. Well, that's surprisingly depressing, actually. I feel really depressed now for some reason. So you haven't helped me.
I'm not here to help you.
I know, but that $50 hasn't helped 2 people and your psychiatrist. That's 3. So 3 people hasn't helped them. Oh no, you've helped your psychiatrist because you paid.
Well, when I looked at his bill, I said I may as well hire. I could hire 4 prostitutes for that. You can't.
Ask Leon now, ask Leon now. Ask Leon now, ask Leon now.
All right.
All right, everyone.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening on all the formats, including X, whatever the fuck that is. And don't forget to buy merchandise. And if you are living in a foreign country listening to us, just remember that laws around the world are all different. So just be careful when you're traveling, and just be careful when you decide to upskirt on a monument.
All right, everybody. Nice. Really nice seeing you, and I really, really, really mean that.
Sincerely. All right. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.